he started his bugging of me. I said he started his bugging of me. Doesn't he know his story, guys?
He's got a message to Jagdish. He says he can't make it.
Of all the irresponsible behavior, this is the absolute limit even by SSU standards. Didn't he know his grandmother's wedding was coming up?
15 years the woman lives quietly as a widow, and then she meets this guy yesterday and decides to get surprised.
I've never ever met a 92-year-old woman who decides to get married in 1 day's time.
Then you don't know Jagdish's grandmother. And she's chosen Jagdish to be her best man.
She chose Jagdish to be her best man. Now I know everything.
But yeah, still, the play must go on. Someone has to play the part of God.
Yes. Let's see. Look, there you are. Okay, please. Who, me? Yes. Come. Now, so you play the part of God in this.
I don't know what to do or say, and I've never been on stage before.
Just be yourself, be natural. God is an bindas character. Bring it on. This is to get the effect of God, you know. I don't think he wears that kind of stuff, but well, you know. Yes, it's okay. Right. Now, take this and put this on here.
Woo! Yeah. Brilliant.
I just forgot the contractions. Very good. I put this through here, and then you put that one up down with that through there, and you put both as far as you tight as you can, and the whole thing comes out to that there. Very good. Perfect. Now I will just take on, okay? Continue.
He started his bugging of me. Hey, help me.
Okay. Moses?
Don't even shout, Lord. I'm not deaf.
Well, you gave a fine impression of being just that a few seconds ago.
Anyway, you wanted to tell me something?
Yes. Go and set my people free.
I must be getting deaf before my time, dear God. For a second, I thought you had said, go and set my people free.
But I did. You can bet your last rupee I did.
Come on, Lord, be serious. I'm a married man with a wife and kid. I can't go in for all this prophetic stuff. Besides, I did my bit, killed a naughty Egyptian the other day for beating up one of the good guys. And besides, our oppressed people seem quite happy at being oppressed. They didn't jump in to join me in the fight for freedom. I did my bit. It didn't work. Count me out.
That was a shallow thing on your own steam. Now I'm sending you and empowering you.
I see. So what am I supposed to do, eh? Just walk into Pharaoh's palace and say, "Hi, Pharaoh. Top of the morning," and all that sort of thing. I'm Moses, the Lord's latest prophet. Delighted to make your acquaintance. But if it's not too much trouble in building, in between building your buildings and pyramids and throwing our boys to the crocodiles, and other such pharaonic, is there such a word? Activities, could you be a good sport and squeeze in the setting of God's people free, will you? You think that will work?
Well, the style and content could do with a got the basic idea.
I think that's the dumbest idea I've ever heard. And I've heard some pretty dark things in my life, I can assure you. Anyway, my answer is no. Absolutely no. Awfully sorry and all that. I don't have time for all these romantic jaunts and interludes. Besides, I've got too many things on my plate. And I'm a married man with a wife and kid, like I told you. You aren't going to pull rank and order me to do it, will you? With threats of hellfire and damnation if I don't?
Me? I'm the God of freedom, Moses. I just asked you to help me. I respect your freedom.
In which case, dear God of freedom, I decline. No deal. Sorry, no.
That's all right. I can wait. I have all the time in the world.
So I went about my business as usual, with my father-in-law's flocks and herds and with my family. And one day, I went up to the mountains playing my flute. Okay, Lord. I'm all ears. What is it this time?
The same. Go and set my people free.
Good Lord, you sound like one of those ancient gramophone records that got stuck or something. With all due respect.
That's because, as far as the basics go, I don't change, my friend. I want you to go to Egypt and set my people, your people, free.
How come you've decided to make my people a stubborn and difficult bunch of folks, even if there was one, yours too? What activity secured us the spot, eh?
Oh, don't get me wrong, Moses. I chose your people not because you have some real imagined qualities or achievements or anything, but because you are an oppressed people. I have a preferential option for the poor, the marginalized and victimized people. I prefer and if you begin to oppress other people, I will strike you to liberate them.
Oh, okay, Lord, no need to get all het up about it. Well, okay, let's talk about this crazy idea of yours. No offense, man. Okay, but let's start by formally introducing ourselves. I'm Moses, as you know. What's your name?
Well, in the first place, your name isn't really Moses, but we'll let that go for the moment. I am who I am, and that's all you need to know. As for my name, it is beyond all names. You wanted to know my name so that you could use it as a magic charm or a word to utter so that you could have your way. No deal, my friend. As for your real name, just as Pharaoh is named Ramesses, son of the sun god Ra, the Egyptians renamed you something else, Meses, maybe one of the obscure cat gods or something like that. Not the kind of name for a hero of your people. So you drop the first part, get the Meses bit, change it to a similar sounding word in your language, Asha, which means drawn out from. And so you invented that nice little story of being drawn out from the bulrushes. I have no argument with you on that, my friend. What I want to know is, will you go and set our people free?
You don't give up, do you, Lord? Look, let's be logical. You can't expect me, a married man, to go and...
Moses, are you already beginning to give the first tentative arguments for a celibate priesthood? Look down the ages, how many married men have done dangerous things to liberate their people. Mahatma Gandhi and Martin Luther King, for example.
Oh, come on, Lord, that was 20 centuries AD. We're still stuck in BC.
So what? I'm beyond time and equally with you as with them protecting you.
Okay, but apart from that, Lord, I'm hopeless at public speaking. When I see a crowd, I get panic-stricken, stage fright. I'd probably collapse in front of this Pharaoh guy. I think you'd better send someone else. Hey, wait, there's this brother of mine, Aaron. He doesn't do anything useful. He got fed up of all the building of buildings and managed to make it to here. Man, that guy can talk the hind legs of a donkey. You should talk to him. Maybe I can give you an intro.
Moses, it's you I want.
But why me? I have no solid inner convictions, no confidence in myself, Lord. Please, not me.
Moses, you consider yourself an ordinary man. And you ordinary people are exactly the kind of people I like to work with. You don't have any of those cocksure ideas of your own. Give me a simple, honest, ordinary man any day. A fisherman, a housewife, a man or woman of the streets. Not one of those politicians or businessmen or college professors. It's difficult to do anything with them.
But Lord, then you'll have to give me a letter signed by yours, something like that. This Pharaoh guy will never take me seriously. If he doesn't flay me alive first.
I'll do more than that, Moses. I'll give you words to amaze him. Answers to all his objections. I'll make his scholars and priests and magicians look like fools before you.
Really? Now that's an interesting thought, Lord. For argument's sake, just for argument's sake, mind you, I'm not saying yes yet, just for argument's sake, suppose he lets us go. Then what? Where are we supposed to head off to? You'll give us plans, maps, directions?
I'll be your map, plan of action and direction, Moses. What need do you or anyone else have if I'm with you?
And may I ask, where are you proposing to take us to? Asia, Africa, Europe?
Don't take nature, as we say in India, Moses. I'll take you to a land flowing with milk and honey.
As you're about it, Lord, could you make it flow with a bit of oil too? I hear in the dim and distant future, oil will be power.
That'll be so for a time. But if that's what you want, I'll make sure there's plenty of oil there too. So, Moses, are you my man?
Well, I don't know. Well, what the heck? My life was getting pretty humdrum and this could provide us with a bit of excitement too. Might even make a Zippy view me with hero worship and admiration like the old days. All right, Lord, I'll do it.
Good man. You won't regret this.
Hey, wait. Where are you going? Hey, come back! We had